Hi everybody, and welcome back to 2BeLikeChrist. In today's video, we're going to talk about a challenge for all Christians. As a Christian, I've noticed that I have a tendency to start in the wrong place when it comes to my interactions with other people. This especially happens when I'm meeting somebody new or talking to somebody that I don't know very well. I often make judgments about the way that I need to speak to them, or the person that they are, or maybe the person that they expect me to be, based off some very surface level information. Maybe it's the way that they're dressed, the clothes that they have on, or their mannerisms, or maybe their accent. It could be on their ability to articulate, or perhaps the look on their face. Are they sour-faced and grumpy, or are they happy and glad to see me? Maybe the way that they walk, the way that they carry themselves, or their hairstyle, or it could be their hygiene. And it could be whether or not they appear to me to be somebody who's generally rude or generally polite. Or maybe based off of the side of town that I meet them on, I have a different perception. Or maybe I perceive that they need something from me, or that they're trying to sell me something. And when you first meet somebody new, you're absorbing all of that information, and for me it dictates the way that I respond and interact with someone. And all of that is being taken into account when I decide how I want to engage with a particular individual. And there isn't anything inherently wrong with doing that, trying to figure out the situation that you're in based off the context clues. We all have to do that to survive. But I think my mistake, and it may be a sign of Christian immaturity, is that my mind engages first onto those physical characteristics, rather than seeing people as souls. Seeing a person as a soul typically happens as an afterthought to my initial observations. And I don't think that's a good thing, because it's not until I've gotten to know somebody physically that I can then begin to engage them as a spiritual person. And as we all know, first impressions are very important. God is always trying to get us to live in reality. And what he means by reality is the spiritual reality. The fact that the human physical world isn't going to be around forever. There's a reality behind that, the spiritual world, that he wants us to come into and appreciate. It's really hard though, because you see somebody, they might be curious for some reason, they might be beautiful, they might be hideously ugly, and it's almost always draws all of your attention to the physical rather than the spiritual. So what I'm working on, and what I want to challenge you to work on, is to nurture the ability that upon first impression you can immediately engage someone as a soul. We need to start in the right place, and the most important place, when God puts people in our path. Rather than tailoring our actions towards somebody based on the sum of their physical characteristics. Instead, let's focus on the real, lasting, eternal characteristic. And that is that there's a soul in front of me. One that will last far longer than the physical adornments that it is currently garbed in. And if we do that, I think we'll have a better chance at unifying that soul with the God that loves it throughout all eternity. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate everyone who's been watching this channel. I want to challenge you to do this and to really try. When you go to your job, when you go to your school, when you walk around the street or engage with people that you don't know, try really hard to see people as souls. That's something that I'm doing, and I'm not very good at it. I need to get better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.